In our last session we understood about internal table operations, right? So in today's class we will understand about some more loop statement. Okay, so there are other loop statements like do and do, then we have while, ENDWHILE, and exit. Then these are not loop, actually these are some statements. We'll also understand about this. Okay, these two are the loop statements. Okay, so what is do and do, how it works? Okay, let's see how it works. Do loop is an unconditional loop. Okay, and while loop is a conditional loop. That means do loop will not check for any condition to execute or to go inside loop. Okay, but while, before going inside loop, it will check for a condition. Okay, in the given condition, we will see that in the syntax. So, and there is another addition keyword that you can use here, times keyword. Okay, so this keyword, this keyword used to specify how many times the loop must run. Okay, you can tell this tell that the loop should execute 10 times, 5 times, 100 times. You can tell that by using the times keyword. Okay, and if we don't specify, if you don't specify times, then it will run infinite times. We have to write code to exit from the loop, or to terminate, code to terminate infinite loop. Infinite loop means the cursor will never come outside. Okay, it will keep running within the loop itself. Okay, it will never come and execute the other lines, right? So that is what infinite loop. So while loop is a conditional loop. That means the while loop only executes, only continue execution unless the condition is true. Okay, this is a conditional loop. Okay, let's see that in the system. Let's comment this statement. Hello, is this clear to everyone how the do loop execute, how it works? Okay, so what is this exit statement is doing, right? Excuse me. When exit used inside a loop, then it will terminate the loop statement. When exit is used inside a loop, it will terminate the loop statement. When exit is used, it behaves actually differently where we use the depends. When exit used in any procedure or in any software block, what is software block we will see in upcoming session. It will come out of that block when it is used in main program. It will terminate the program execution. Okay, it will terminate the program execution. It behaves differently. So that means, sorry, an exit is used directly here. Okay, that means below lines will not get executed. Okay, it will terminate. You see when the breakpoint statement will not execute. Depends where it will be used. If it is used inside a loop, only this it is effective for this particular loop. If it is used here, then the whole program, whatever you have written below, will not be executed. But if it is used inside a subroutine or procedure block, then it will terminate that procedure block. Okay, we will see that in the upcoming classes, what are procedure blocks and all. So now you see exit, it's coming outside the program, it's not at all executing this line, right? So that is what exit will do. Are we clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one is while loop, while and end while. Like I said, while is a conditional loop, right? So while this counter is less than 3, okay, please continue its execution. If it is greater than 3, then don't execute. Okay, so that's how the condition can be written here. Okay, this also there are chances if condition never satisfies. If this condition is not going to satisfy any time, in that case there is a chance of going for infinite loop. Okay, this also an infinite time if this condition never satisfy, right? So if you should be careful when you are using do and while loops. Okay, chances of going for infinite loop and your program never return the output. So now you see for the first time it will go, sorry, I think I pressed what. Okay, I have written the index is greater than 3. It's wrong. So it is until unless it is less than equal to 3, you please continue execution. Well, once it becomes greater than 3, don't execute. That's what I'm telling. Okay, if it is not less than or equal to 3, don't execute. Okay, earlier I written greater than, that means sy index initially it will be 0, so it won't work. See, 0 for the first time, 1, and second time it's going, third time also, because 3 is less than equal to 3, because 3 is equal to 3, but fourth time it won't go because 4 is greater than 3. So this is conditional loop. You see, it is before going inside a loop, it is checking a condition. If this condition is true, then whatever you have written inside a loop, those statements will get executed, otherwise not. This is what while loop. Are we clear? Is this clear to everyone?
I have
Yeah,
one
please.
question. Mostly, psi index we use for loop
Only
statements
for
only.
do and while loop.
Okay.
Okay. Next one is continue. It is used to skip the current loop pass and go to next loop. Okay, so this exit can be used inside loop and loop also. It's not like only within this you can use this here also. Okay, even the continue also. Okay, so let's understand about continue. So let's say if I'll just make this as 5, maybe if sy hyphen index equal to 2 or sy index equal to 3. Okay, that means please continue. Okay, what I'm saying to system, if the loop counter is 2 or loop counter is 3, don't execute this line, please go back. Okay, so that's how you say please continue, don't execute the below line, right? So let me show you now. So now you see sy index, it is 0 right now, and for 1 it will go and execute this line. Please observe for the second one. Second, you see it's coming here, and after executing continue statement it will go back, it won't execute this line, it will skip the current loop pass. You see for 3 also it skipped, but for the fourth one it will print, for fifth one also it will print, because this condition is not matching, continue statement is not executed. Okay, continue statement is used to skip the current loop pass. Are we clear? Is this clear to everyone? Yes or no, please? Okay, these are the two questions you may get. On this topic. Okay. So the next one will be the string operation. Right? How many of you have attended the demo session of mine? How many of you have attended demo session of string operations? Not everybody has taken demo session of string operation, maybe some people at the demo, right? Okay, no problem. So what is string, anybody? What is string?
Set of characters.
Very good. What is string? String is a collection of characters, we can say, right? String is a collection of characters. So anything that you write, even whatever the data that you store inside a variable, that is also string. Everything is a string. Okay, so let's declare some variables. So say data, and I'll say lv or text1. Let's take the simple one, text1 type string, text2 type string. Right, to copy above line to below, you can do control D like this. Okay, control D is the keyword to copy above line to below, right? So this is 3, and then let's say this is 4. Okay, so let's store some values inside this. Okay, so let's store some value inside text1, or else let's say in text1 I'll store a value like string is a collection. Okay, string is a, and text2 I'll store it as collection of, and text3 I'll just store it as characters. Okay, so these are the some words that we have, right? So what I want to do, I want to join all these words, and I want to make a sentence out of it like this. Okay, so that's when we use concatenate statement. Okay, concatenate is used to join two or more strings into one. Okay, it is used to join two or more strings into one. Okay, that means, let me picturize it for you properly. Let's say you have 3 variables. Okay, in these variables you are storing some value. Okay, so these are some 3 variables you have. Three different variables, and in these variables you're trying to store some values, right? So 3 different values. So what you want to do now, you want to join all these 3, and you want a sentence like string is a collection of character. Collection of characters, something like this. You want to combine and then form a sentence, right? You want to join all these 3 and form a sentence like this. That's when you will use concatenate statement. When you want to join 2 or 3 variables data, or 2 or 3 strings into one, we use concatenate statement. Are we clear? Understood or not, all of you? What is the use of concatenate? Hello? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see that in the system. So now what I want to do, I want to join concatenate, okay, text1, text2, text3 into text4. Okay, please join all of these and store in a text4. Okay, I'll also clear the text4 and I'll show you one more variety of it. Concatenate, okay, all these 3, and maybe separated by space. Okay, something like this. So let's do pretty printer and activate. I'll keep breakpoint here, execute. So now you see you're storing value inside text1, text2 and text3, that is string is a collection of characters. So next what I'm doing is like I want to join all these three, 1, 2 and 3 into one. I want to store in one variable. Okay, so for some purpose, right, you can do like this. You see string is a collection of characters, but at the time of joining, if you observe, there is no space between this one and this one. Again, there is no space between this one and this one, right? There is no space here and here. If you want to provide that particular space, or you want to separate it by some other values or something like that, then you can use this. You see it's been removed. Now I execute again. Now you see string is a space collection of space characters. Understood? These are the two varieties of concatenate statement. Is this clear to you guys? What is concatenate? Okay, so now just see, now text4 is having the value, that is string is a collection of characters, and string is a hyphen collection of hyphen. I'm trying to split it into.
Sir, you are mute.
Oh, sorry. So now we have the value string is a hyphen collection of hyphen and characters. So what I want to do is like I want to split in and store in three different variables like this, right? So you see it's doing. So there is another variety of statement where it stores the data in an internal table. You see, I want to split and store in a three different rows like this. Okay, then you can also use into table, split into table. This is one more statement used in fewer cases. Okay, but this will be used most. Understood what split is doing? Understood what split is doing? Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so replace used to replace any character in a string with another character. Okay, it is used to replace any character. You know what is character, right? It can be an alphabet, or it can be an special characters, or it can be a numbers, or it's mix of everything, right? So let's say you have a string is a collection of characters. I just want to replace the hyphens maybe with ampersand like this. Okay, so or maybe the hyphens I want to replace with a space, right, like this, single space. Okay, so that's when you can go and use the replace. If you want to replace any character inside a string with another character, you can use replace. Okay, you can use replace. So let's go and check that one. I'll comment it and say there are again there are varieties of statements. Okay, maybe I'll just make this as a replace first occurrence of hyphen. That means only the first hyphen where inside text4 string with what I want to replace it with a space. You cannot use single quotes to replace with a space. It won't work with a replace. You have to use the back quotes. Okay, back quotes are just below the escape keyword from your keyboard like this. These are the back quotes. Okay, and again I'll just take the same statement here, and one more statement is replace all occurrences of. That will replace only the first occurrence. The second one will replace all occurrences of. Wherever it finds an ampersand, it's going to replace all the ampersands with a space. Okay, so let's see both of them in the debugger. I'll keep the breakpoint here and then execute. So now you see there are two hyphens actually, one hyphen at here and other hyphen is at here. So the first occurrence will only replace the first one, this one, right? So again I'm storing the same value and I'm executing all occurrences. All occurrences will replace all the occurrences of hyphen. You see, all the hyphens have been replaced with the space. This is what the use of replace keyword. Are we clear? Understood or not?
Yes.
Okay. Shift is used to shift the position of string to left or to the right or in a circular. Okay, or in a circular motion. So let's say for an example, we'll take a small one maybe. Okay, so let's say you have this much. Okay, this is a string. So now, so if you want to shift the entire string to the left position like this, you can do that, or if you want to shift entire text to the right, you can also do that. So the circular works like this. Okay, let's say you have a string like this. The last character of a string will be cut from here and will be pasted to the first position. Okay, so this is what circular. Okay, this is left, this is the right side, shift to the right. Okay, and this one is a circular. Okay, this is a left, to align it to the left. So this is to align it to the or else okay, let it be there. So this is to left, right and in a circular motion. Okay, let's see that in the system now. So to do this, what I'll do, I'll just declare another variable with a character. That will be the better to show this one, text type character 30 maybe, type C and length as 30. Okay, and in this I'll just make it, maybe I'll just make it as 20. That should be fine. I'll just store a value. I'll just store a value called string in this, and shift text for right, deleting trailing. What I want to delete, I want to just delete the trailing space. Okay, so again I want to shift the entire string to the left, okay, by deleting leading space. Okay, the other one, the last one is shift it in circular. Okay, so not text for this is just a text actually. So let's do pretty printer and activate it, and I'll keep the breakpoint here and execute. I press F5 and text 4. I execute this. Now you see the entire string is to the left side. So I'm deleting the right side spaces because character 20, you know that we are only storing 6 characters here. Another 16 characters will be default value, that is space, right? So you see now I'm shifting the entire string to the right side by deleting the trailing space. Now again this one works like I shift entire string to the left by deleting the leading space, see, and the circular works like the last character of the string will be removed. Okay, the first character of the string will be removed and will be kept at the last. Okay, so that is how the circular works. Understood? Understood or not? Hello? Are we clear on this? Yes or no, please? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So next one is condense, used to remove uh, blanks blank space in a string. Okay, it is used to remove blank space in a string. Okay, that means here you have the blank space, right? Some, maybe let's say you have a string here and it is with lots of additional spaces that you don't need here, right? So in that case you can use the condense statement to remove the blank space. Let me show you. I'll comment this and maybe let's switch back to data type. Sorry, text 1 equal to, let's say, string is a space collection space of characters, right? So lots of blank spaces here, right? You want to remove, then you can use condense text 1. So it will just remove extra blank space, and if you don't need single space also, in that case you can use another addition to it, saying no gaps. Okay, this will remove, it won't even give a small space between, even the single space between them, right? So let's keep breakpoint here and execute, and then we will see how it works. Text 1, right now this is how it is, with a lots of spaces, additional spaces that you don't need. If you don't use no gaps, if you just use this one, it is only going to remove the extra space. You see, it will provide a single space between the each word, right? So again, you see, if I use no gaps, that means it is not even going to provide a single space between them. This is what the condense statement is used for. It is used to remove the additional blank spaces between the string. Are we clear? Hello? Am I going too fast, or you people are able to follow?
It's okay.
You are able to follow, right?
Yes.
Okay. So next one is translate. It is used to convert the string to uppercase or to lowercase. Okay, it is used to convert the string to uppercase or to the lowercase. Okay, so let's say, maybe I'll comment this one, or just keep it till here. Translate text 1 to uppercase, translate text 2 to lowercase. If you want to translate the text to uppercase or lowercase, in that case you can use, okay, to convert the text to uppercase or lowercase. Okay, mainly if you have a sentence and then you want to convert it to uppercase completely or to the lowercase, you can use it. Okay, so now observe text 1, you see you have the both characters uppercase as well as lowercase mixed, right? So if you want to convert entire text to the uppercase, then see, string is a collection of character, everything converted to uppercase. If you want to convert entire text to the lowercase, then you can use this statement. Sorry, made a mistake. It is not text 1, it is not text 2, it's text 1, right? We are working on the same variable. Let's do it again. If it text 1, so now you see everything to the uppercase, and the next one everything to the lowercase. This is what the translate is doing here. Understood? Yes or no, please? Guys, are we clear on this?
Yes.
Okay. The last one is find. Okay, it is used to find any character inside a string. Okay, it is used to find any character inside a string. Let's say I want to find collection where inside text 1, right? I want to see where the collection word is. Okay, if the collection is exist, in that case it returns size of barc as 0. If not, size of barc will be 4, and there should be an variable which will be filled with see guys, you can also see all the string operations here, right? You can also go and read about them, you can find all of them, you can check it. See, concatenate, this is the find. There was another one, search actually, but that one is been obsolete. I think this will not give you where it is exactly. If it is there, then size of barc will be 0. If it is not there, then size of barc will be greater than 0. So let's say find, I want to just find z, right, inside the text 1. Let's see what happens with this too. So now you see sy-fd-pos. Let me also check if it's going to fail. Sabarsi. Execute. Okay, you see size of bars, it's not filled. Okay, it's not working. So you see size of bars is 0. Okay, that means the text collection is exist. Okay, if size of bars is not 0, that means 4. Z is not there inside a text 1 variable or text 1 string. Okay, so this is used to find whether the text is exist or not. There is also one more. Okay, this returns the value for the FD pose. Okay, but this is absolute actually, you should not use, but if you don't have any other option, then you can use it. There are latest syntax provided by SAP. You see, it's absolute, you should not use it. Obsolete means it's been deprecated, you should not use, right? It is like pattern search. This actually returns, it has been actually replaced by find. Migrating search to find, you see. But it was not setting in our case. They are also saying that you should not evaluate FT post for the find keyword. Okay, that's fine. So let's see, but in this search case it FTPOS will work, not in the case of find statement. Okay. You see now the collection is starting from the, you leave 12 characters, that means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, you leave 12 characters. After 12 characters the collection word is available. So for the same off again, so you see, leave 23 characters and you will find off. Okay, that's what search is going to do. It's also going to give the exact position where the where the word that you are looking for right now. Okay, so these are some string operations. Anybody, any doubts so far?
Sir, how we can get the documentation?
Okay, you have to press F1, just select it and press F1 from the keyboard and you will be getting this kind of documentation. Which one you're looking for, just double click. This is one way that you can do. Other way is that there is a transaction code called ABAP docu. Okay, I mostly rely on these documents. I always try to read this. You see, you'll find documentation on all of this. You see, data dictionary, programming language, you will find documentation on data types, database tables. You see, views, enhancements, all of them you will be able to find, right? Customizing includes append structure, append views. You can find all the documentations here. And even in programming guidelines or if you don't want to find all of this here, what you can also do is you can just go and press F1 on any keyword that you write. You see, if you go to ABAP examples, SAP also provides some code example for you. You want to see some, maybe let's say see, you maybe want to see modify statement. Double click here, you will get an example here, code example. You can also debug or go to a ABAP editor from here and check what is been written and also execute, right? So let's wait. You see, it opens ABAP editor from here. You can also go and check how it works, right? And you see, delete, insert, some update, delete, insert, ABAP SQL statements, read, access, SQL, open cursor and unions and all. You can find this documentation related to code here. And ABAP syntaxes. See, all these statements, what are the use of this statement stack. Continue, exit, leave program, do and do. You can click here again and it will take you to one more search for you and say what it is, right? Or here also you can click, see, do. All the documentation you can find here. And related to declarations, you can just expand the ABAP programming guidelines and ABAP syntaxes and you should be able to find them here. Okay, Amrita?
Got it, sir.
Yeah.
Got it,
So
sir. Yes.
anybody, any doubts so far? Are we clear?
Rajnish, while you explained about split statement, right? You defined that internal table
Correct.
called as IT underscore text. There we did not select what sort of a table it is or anything, just we said
Data
that
type
it
I
is, because
provided.
structure was also
What
not
it does,
defined, right?
if you use data type, internal table will have only one column with of this data type.
Okay. So like when we should define a structure,
When you
suppose if
want
there
to
are
have
multiple varieties of
columns,
data
then you
types.
can go with the structures.
So here in this we will
You
not be
can
able to store any
change the
numeric
data
data.
type, only one column data can be stored. String can
No,
accept
since we have
anything,
given
right?
here it as string.
It is exactly
in-
like character
Okay.
without a length.
Okay. And here we are not saying like once when we are saying like in line number 594, here we have said that data text one type string. We are not specifying length
It's a
because it is not
variable.
a fixed
Yes.
length data type.
Correct.
It's a variable length one.
Okay. Any other doubts? Any of
Okay.
you?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, then that's all, guys, for today. Thank you so much for your time. See you again on Friday. Bye bye and take care.